on ECG to ensure that the containers are cleared at the ports. As at yesterday when we went there, we had about 2,500 containers stranded at the ports because ECG is unable to clear those containers and they are attracting demurrage. And so far, the demurrage alone is estimated at a staggering 1.5 billion. We are equally constituting a very small committee to quickly investigate the rationales behind such procurements by ECG. And what is yesterday?
Inefficiency. Tanker losses of about 15% already in what that's a bunemu. To the one account. When the private sector introduced efficiency, them losses in Obama a bunemu rather than Obama folk. Into showing you what the private person are best that this sector is regulated by the PRC. We are on Shabu into showing you what my private sector more price number
the government on hand over a company or ECG no dama private company no the omboa. Don't know is a private sector no about obey perfect nice but obey expensive am Ghanaians now yet no it will be more expensive and on the ECG no ECG they come ECG can most of the Ghana ECG are from the government. Most of them are government institutions and staff.
Buying the ECG company and a private company being say on managed services. From my point of view, no me who say any chuma because most private entities know their aim is to gain profits into the so buying the company share private on an answer. And yet send your money back to do taxes more.
All the studies are so far. The big issues are one, cost of living. Niema buo ekoso ahochire ebaye. It was a major issue. Emma nipa ebufuye. Cost of living no one major factors. Now the account idea yefreno arrogance of power. Expresse yaso na din. Yaso din yentie asem. Party for country and say yenye reshuffle. 8 years yanti. Party for country and say yempe e-levy. E-levy no ebe hajin. Ushe mobile phone users are mobile money. Almost 16 million in this country. They are almost using mobile money account. 16 million. All the voters omuye mobile money. Enti 11 ebe hajin. The tosumiansa party for country say haircut no debt restructuring no DDEP. Somewhat in answer. Say sad debt restructuring no ebe hajin because most of them are pensioners. Pensioners. Na ye can't say ye meeting and ye can't say yamfa omon kahon ye be ye omo ifrimu and omampenyin be announce said there will be no haircut. Samukai Ghana for ye nyina ye niji but ye buy no ye be ye haircut no and nipa bebre omubu efuye because omo amukuta sa bonds no omo ye 800,000. 800,000. Omunyina omuwo dependents, 3 or 4 dependents. Enti is over 2 million people. Omubufua enko yembawo. Basaso ene baye. Ye delegate system no. General Secretary abonhu na asema mai. Ehayen. Nipa bebre bufu ye wo polling stations mo. Enti na ye besisa sa system no. We so share aban yentua napco bio na yentua afforestation for bio Petre so yetio.
Nene yasemu edapno so wati ECG ni a yabobba ma watie nyinada se ECG ewo se ankra ba wadwuma a woyemu enekra de yenka ECG nkonetko wonim se ye ka ECG Ghana ha se ye wo emyaya hodo a se yanyina mu nkani ahoden no ye sabeka bia ECG fo woni okuramu ena netco fo so omo so ewo ne omo so prai eneni nyina sankra bebem nebebuwa na se emwa no ye kadwuma ye fo a amwoneni adwuma yi wo mu a o nkama mu kopufo en ye brano efrim resanten edu se wote se yesi o ankra mram ECG adwuma ye abo ya na omode omadwe nkyiraba na fi ya hyase won krata abode abetu dwache se da bi o se ye ka ECG eni net ko ni nyuma abohwe ma yenya nyina monkani abo mayimu a wonum challenges abo face no enye se ye beka ne tra so ankra bemu a o haw ni nyina tuo betwa da bi ye wo challenges abo se mpanimfo ehwo na wani kɔ esom na nkasa haw ni nyina tuo atwa na babi a mpanimfo de wani ahwe ne de enye wokora ne wo so wode wani hwe na se saa netie senya saa netie ne wo so okere wonsemu efisa ya tifriti saa nsem yo ye betumi aye na enye ene nka PDS fo ba mu no gya akọ ye na nka emu so ya sesa niema ya so niema mu na da bia be kodwa so ne ye be kasa ya boka da bia be kọ ne ya boka ne ye kasa enye wo haw no ne se ye be ma nkura besom ne ye kọ so ne ye de ka ne be ba ene solution no eyeden because untumi nka problem ne keke nkyere ye se problem ni nie ye wie a won fa solution bi amaso ye gidi se be ko ni se ya na be boa yen eti nabusua puukuo no ne ni wo esi adwa ewo bani ni sujumadi so na ansa ne be ko ya sempoten so no won se MPP amanyokuo no wo mo so mo koto ye friend thank you to aseda ton wo mo so mo ko eni ni bi na nwumre magba mu watie no ne ye nimu ne se so obi kasa me kwa aseda me ko na mabedamase omodi ntwo anye yi amom so omse still na Ghana fo bi twaba ne ma won eti e wo so okona sa nipa no wokoda wase eti nka mu kwei no enka ne ye nimu ne sa ye ka se MPP amanyokuo no en wonu mu ba thank you to ye bedase e wo se ye di ntwo say ye o sanya yo yenim se amasa ye nya ababa akokora Ghana fo bi to abane maye eti ye basida na mo kosa asida yi nanka front amode kono eye United Front say MPP amanyokuo no ene ya basa ye bedase na o masida we die ne wotu omofo so wonko wa ha omo ni otu omofo because ni omu ye no ye ka thank you to ni ye huo efiri mampani dada adwone jekum kofo abre so ko ya anya yie ansa na ebe ye yie ene mampani dada wokure na nado ko obi anya yie ye be kwaseda nyina no thank you to ya ye musa amanyokuo di ntwa omu ye wo man Ghana mu no ye nti bida say ye ko thank you to no ye ko ne ye konko kase free wo manumu ba nyina ne ma nyina da di pefe say obi a selfish interest obi an ambition yo wo amanyoko no makwa abato so anye yi amamo party no mu siesie mu nwieye enti mu koi no mu de asamu won tokwakora ahye dan mu a enso mu o chances amugina simpie so amudi tudwa no minim ne wo somamo ena mperimfo eda amanyoko na no kyesa mu ankasa se muti akonwa no so mperimfo edi animu amokoto no se muti akonwa no so na mutese sa mu mpenimfo ama mu se omu nkasa ewa adwabon kakra mu yase no omu kasa ye etemosen eya mo hu nyenya mo hu nyirayira mo because obi asemu a woka no enye se bi aseda na muko se matchro nwoma mate committee ne the report aba wo musi nienti agedi ntwonie musi odabi report we no enye for the general public no consumption say Ghana fo nyina nye betie mudi siesie party no mobehwe na mudi siesie party no ba to amukurei se wotie kane mampani abedi ache nsemu a woka mo report no mu nsemu an wo yigu wo no ena bi so ayo madwen se uyi to ho ebe ma reply because nsemu o ka ne de emu biye ni ho no mo anya no kore but amamana na sese matomu no mo dege komo eniema former vice president iken sabre no na ye mampani abedi achiro eniema we ikoso yi levy ye baaye taxes ahoro introduction of taxes baaye eni se mampani Ghana fo kan ye yensesa soafo a wansesa omu nyina no ni nyina na ateship no mu bi ni nyina na ship no wuti mu bi Ghana fo kan eniema ma mudi ntwo no se nepa no wahu ya wo so be ka kire Ghana fo dia ene na bi ehu ba mi ade ba ko a mahu e wo sa moto ya mu konu mu ne se nipa bi omu wani suade hu no man o madwen se on be lead party no in the 2028 elections no ena o ma hyase ena chese obi na se na ambition no obi anam na campaign no mu ye no wenye thank you to eye campaign etu wan se camps na bam wei Canada Japan camp nie wei Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia campo boacheja akonso na de ne letter abeto abontin omu yi omani se yenye ebeko no etu obi aye na dwen se ade yi omu koyi omabo pe campaign na no omu ye no eti o sam sumidi mi huwuram na me ye me campaign bi eno na akofa mu nchi no ahwe ne mo ye no wonu mi yi ben because wotie mo nsam amoka leadership of the party there very weak. Se monte ya very weak because se eniema bi koso mpanimfo bi kasa wo party no until se mu benya leadership a omu betumi aye bold enough aka che mpanimfo bi se hey baby awo keka ko yenye baby awo keka ko ye save party ni first ye build the party ni first ansa na mumu interest na ba no ene moto amu koi se ya sido se ya reorganization mu wo problem because mpanimfo edi amanyoko nanim no minhu se omu ye mpanimfo a omu tumi di omu na si form ka kire obi se no ne wo ye manye ye you say leader enunti na enyi obi a na otumi ye leader no enunti ena se ye ma opposition bi a e wo se wanka se otumi di ho to nsane so na kare wo because obetumi ye depose a wunim wuntumi ni post so a wunim ba so ma manfo di kokromotie kwoto aba ne yi mo se moni akandifo a muni amanyoko nanim na makwa abato so makore mo ba ye reorganization amosemo ye no aninie baby amunami ne ne ekoso a empanimfo ni bi kasapa munim se ade we baby ekoyi enya de se bebo amanyoko no na mote ho motete obi o no mo kasa obi ankasa leadership edia manyokuo nanim very weak NPP until somebody mo na besi fam na obi ya ade na nya emfa hu ni nipa kro ni posu ekita no emfa hu ni nipa kro ni sika wowo emfa hu ni nipa kro wo se wo ye nipa che wo bi se man tumi anka de a ene am party no amna na amatu amodam no wo mu April 2028 ebedi kai no party na wa hia wo bedi animu party man no nwona nti wo bedi de ben yanim se musemo ye reorganization dia ba bia mode nam no enye se ne ye no mampani da na maka no former presidents a omudi mu party nanim ye omukọ ya anye ye omuka so omukọ thank you to no ye hu se ne omusi kọ no ne amu ye no ye hu bi da ne amudi na mu amu keka ko ya mu amu twa mu ho adapa etwa mu ho adapa obi e pese ba bia wonam no ode kire no mo thank you to yi de we de ye buei we thank you to nie we nye thank you to we ye say what ye kwone de ho akokire obi ye koda ne ho adi mekobi fo e ho to na mo ye na we ye nye thank you to abusia bani ni suzuma de su ni uba Facebook YouTube a wadwenche na de bia to Facebook no badom 106.3 FM o like no wa share na de wadwenche to uko YouTube so a e wo so subscribe Obadum 106.3 FM wa na adwenche no wodi bi ato ebresem ye bekenkan e de amawo ene mo de MPP fo no monkora monko enu na swiki babia maduru no ye bedi machi babia mode aduru no se enu ho no matwe break se montwe break so a ne amode namuo na swiki ye be makache na de ma menko ECG efse nyame ya adom a wonim se bosom ya ye wom wei kogu next man third yatu anyina munkani atuom yatu yanyina munkani atuom yatu mu ane ye kam se ya eti sa ankura ni nya ba mu wie ni yatu mu a ye bekọ ne sen pufo wo mo charge wo mo bo na busua e wo se na nwume ye tie wo ne afa sedama Franco Trading Enterprise wa adawro ma wota yachi ene ma ode abadwa so no ebi ye CCTV cameras ebi ye air conditioners ebi ye TV ena make say laptop say twa ye ho ahia nyinada Papa Franco adawroma na mobile phones no so de onim se free tete ene wode aba etu kwa dabraka dan ye ne Roxy Cinema de anim hwe no a Papa Franco wo hono ene ma no ye yin ba ko ye yin mienu donkomi ene ye bo no nti ye bo no eda fam me producer say ye loyalist wo kwadwofojo kwankule nu techre Aisha Akua Ibrahim Jamra Twuma Kohua ena ne odema tum live wo Facebook and YouTube so ne din edi Edward Tete abusia ena nwumre yi panina ye ne no asi adwa Reverend sofo ne ye ne no di dwumadie ebrewo Reverend Enoch Laye Paul he sena ena nwumre ye ne no asi adwa mesumi din edi Akua Boachiwe Yadom wo frame ABY mejo so Reverend akwaba
nua
boko de
erade Adom boko
ana me ma Christ asumwie nka ho
ne nyina so ka ho
yedase se putuprum ye to nsafre wo waba be free be na wotwe kobe na wotwe mienu ni ne ete monka eno na se nkrata na mo twrom kakra afa ye hu ya last weekend ye be si weekend no musi o chese ye de flash kokwa bobo ye offices nyina na sa asem no ani ye nyan
ampa
because mo sha se sei na se eboboba ye be hu an se hey ya te atua eti ye mpese bedru ho eti nepu fo masem a mo kapa fa ECG ene netco fo ho no eno ne pese ye tiem ne ewie a nsembisa de bebre wo ho no mo ya toa so afiri ho monkrata mo de ba abonten ene sa flags red flags mo de abobobo offices no asembe na eka
yo de kan no ye damase ye de nchia kese metiefo nyina ankan yem se electricity adwumayefo na enyinam kanea adwumayefo netcofo ene Ghana adwumayefo nyina ye de nchia kese ma won na won na woji sebi union no ediso eka ho se na woka ye na yampa se mre kakra no ye fitimra ye di omampanin esi sope na electricity nyinam kanea no be se nkofo ekokko chiachi omampanin omo sha ase na ye hu se ebi mo koku nyina no interest abemu
omo ko chia
na ye hefo say obi ko chia pe na obense o manpanyi be kasa na waka bibi enti ho no ma na nyinam kane asem be mu electricity be mu enti from the word go no na ye hu say no akoya ti say adwempo bi wo ho e di fa nyinam kane ho ye mpese be ko echi but ye betumi aka say niam bebre wo ho no ma enu nte no ye general secretary ye brother Timothy Nyame o ma yetumi edi krata eba abontin etudwa se o ma mpanyi enhwe ne hu yi ewo nkofo echiachia no esanse ehu se bi mu ewo interest na ye ka nyinam kane ho asema kakra yi ni ma ne se sebi obi beka se it is part of yes security system ewo Ghana enti obi ansori keke na oka se nyinam kane ho asema no me di agro but ye hu akwa aba kakra betumi aka na se ye troncho sembe etu ho se mampanyi nye careful isan se kane ho asema no se ye pese ye ka ho asema etu yebo na ye hwehwe ye ndom suko enhwe bebia problem no wo na ye si ye solve na ya solve no ye isan se ye hu se ti se ye be kai PDS sena Ghana fu nyina o ebi mu su gidi se yen fa mo no na ye mu bi enim se na ebi mu tetre ya manofo yi bi tetre ansa na sisi e ko hu ye PDS o sa na de obi wo ho memory ye can the same amanofo yi o mu kasa no so no those times no mo opposition no can sem so de bi enye memory yi o masa Adom ho can the same story no but yen ka say there's always an agenda obi yadia ena yenim se sabi ebi mu ediomo ho be mu pe na omo diomo pe so mo ka sabi obi be ka se IMF ene American government no de bia ye ho obi ani ho Father Christmas obe ya ade bia o de obenya film onfa ade mba so de be chew enti when they are pushing something na yesu ya tenase ahwe ho yi se then e be see film but the pu we can say ni nyemo no yen who say minister no buy no so start say or can wase enti or form committee
or can wasem saying saying ECG ankran
or start
because when say okay work of PDS abam say PDS de hyasia na nka Ghana fo nyina nim say we ya de ebeboa eso akire ye hu ye na say amanyofo niema bi wo mu a emmoa ansa na PDS for ba be hye wo madwuma ase no mupu for na munim ho hwe
na yenim ho bi
omo recommend omo ka say opu PDS for o madwuma be hye ni ye mfa ma no na monka ho
you there be say we are not the appointing authority contract na ye de maye no PD request for proposal
munye the appointing authority but mun make contribution man ka hwe ya mfa ho
there be so the obom say won say ye de no ukaya ade ya union no ye ne say edwuma ye fu nyina no ye hu enkotochin obi abe ye edwuma no se ne be ya ye mpam obi amfie edwuma
mo protect mu interest
ye protect edwuma ye fu no esan protect Ghana because men kan mami kai mo say na first contract no it was about 80% and then the local father say the urban obefa a certain percentage of edwuma no na the aka no so no local say Ghana for no so afebi and Ghana enye bi but the eba any say union no to me FIT here union no to me fight here edu be bi ma ekoye say aban fufuo no ba ye no MPP government no akufo ado eye no 5149 ni nyina na ye de union ye nye sanka ni nyina no ye de kese ni nyina no ekohye ankurankuru sem PDS anka de yesi ye na anka ye de yesi ke nyina ni ye adwuma ni nyina akọ union no so san bomodia FIT ye se na be ya niam ye electricity adwuma no asset no ye de ye ho no no e be ye Ghana mind dia ye san fight ye ebomodia aduomo ti se asem bi o matro se e wo kratam contract mo so mo bo mo be ye no o mo betumi aye ebi su e wo ho aye tumi bomodia gina ho se sebi ye mba enka se wo we nti no me be yi we di akọ me be yi we di afi ha akọ esika no so ye be di we be fa ha ye ka ye bomodia ye adwen se sike bia esese sebi e ba Ghana fo ho no mo no e ba electricity edwuma ye fo ho eye company na nkasa no eye asset eso mutua no so no ye make sure say no so be ba so nti niema we say na ye hweye na eba ne say se obi ye na de na meka de bia no Ghana de yenimsu ye bia yesuru ka unu say Ghana for de bia no ya di obi akase ye di koko ayen white de bia so na ye de echi because obi si hwe form a wo be ho say wo be hwe suro no na wadane wo saa na de bia no ye hu no ewo sebi amanyofo edi yen ka asema de ye kosi no na de ye pese ka na se union no eni adwumayefo ne ho se sebi PDS time no niama bi na esi ye a ye nyina ho se esisa ye minu aba den esisa ye adwumayefo no afi suru kosi form obi eni ho no ma ye kofa afia abrochi bae electricity adwumayefo nyina na ye adwuma na wo PDS time o obi eni ho ye kofi ni fi abonten bae yenye na no experta ewo honom engineers ewo honom obia eye adwuma pepepe akoye ti se me de betu owo ho anasa aboatan ho ni tini dane a ni bia ni nyina be dane ni bia be kono e hono bia be di echi entie no na de ni gyina ye ka se the problem of ECG anasa electricity no enye se bi adwuma ye fo no it has to do with what we call leadership problem. It has been there over the time ya ka ho asem obi obe research bi aka na chese eseso bi etumi green nine esi fompim e wo so ho se yenye adwuma na se fiti MD PDS time managing director e kopim nipa or ye the least person e wo adwuma no ye nyina ye Ghana for managing director modern by Reverend Otimensa or ye electricity adwuma nipa or ye ODMD da ye di na ye adwuma da ye san kofa no bai adwuma na ye no sa 6 months na PDS ye adwuma no kama no ye nyina na ye adwuma no sa mera no nyime asi ye na amanyofuo no na omunsa eni adwuma no mo. There was no any political interference.
Brebe mu no ye no na e brebe.
That is within the PDS time, no.
PDS time, no.
PDS time, no.
Yeah.
So it was not within the timer. Obi Beka say, now MPP has taken over. Until we expected say within that short time, omo take you over no. Obi adwin yo mo say PDS has opportunity, which is 2017. Say you betumi asesa Ghana. Amani me nyina ye kama na bibia ye. But only 6 months been last year and 7 year. But that time na ye kan nyina no ye hwe nkofo no mo ye adwuma no. Electricity phone nyina Ghana phone na ye adwuma no. Enti na ye koso e ka say enye say wu dan ye adwuma no dia hye ankoro nsem no. Ana say obi wo interest no e wo mu no e na be me adwuma na ye because ye ken nyina no. Obi a say bi me ni usi ho na me ma obi a me de no to say peni a obetua hwe ma wo ye adwuma ni na wo ye adwuma ni a ade na ye say me ton adwuma ni nyina because me ni say me ni obi ana say me ma obi a obetua ye adwuma ni a obetua ye adwuma ni why would I have to say me ko for obi a efi abonten ba ana say me ton company na ansa enu asem na ye ka de bia no wo hwe
enti yen hwe me pese ye PDS de any free one ye ba the current situation and say issue we da honom wo ka PDS de say after say PDS take you over no na government interference nim.
Yeah.
Eti me kai mpanimfo amene omo twetwe nkomo ECG omo ehwe nkitaudie so ne mpanimfo obi ayo sese niema ekoye enmupufo no bedi adanse se senkanya sa sene wo kan contract ne niema bia ankoye a enka ba djuma no se adwuma omo ye de na nka ya na nye.
Okay, so ananka ba ne se adwuma na ye na nka ye
adwuma no because mo ana na mo ye adwuma
because ya na ye adwuma and number one there here party to no say not political interference was insulated na afedi amanyofo no mu nya kwan embe company ni mu the entire can say na PDS sabi omu tua IPPs for no ka they were not paying the IPPs they are buying the government responsibility to pay them it is very fact they were not paying they are also be no say it's answer no much ya nete no it's answer no much ya nete no e ma adwumayefo no sike bia esese yenya edi eye adwuma edi to materials edi suma manfo edi ye nyinam kan ya ho adwuma no na e ba yi de to so miye no so no won obi beka se sa bibi sisi ene ye kan se catch water fall ene no akwa atwuma mentwima electricity sa cash water fall
Aisha for technicians in the brand they did number one
sa cash water for no yen PDS time no na bibi say any ho nti si canal edwumayefo no anase electricity PDS time ayenya no ye di say di ye no ye tumi tiche say we ni bi di kotopo we mi di koye we na procurement so no obi nkodina ba bi say party we no ye time no so mo yen or sponsor we enti man contract we no nkoye ade obi ambasa
enti ye hwe ni say you ya try mo old system amode ye adwuma say workers amu ye adwuma government anu wom government appoint MD ne mpanimfo e wo ho no mo ye adwuma na ye baby ase ne yesi o electricity ahoden no kura ye ton ye kwa gisika na ba ne ye ko ye boka da bi ye beba yesi o ye ko ye anyeyi enti se PDS de ne ba mu na government interference ni timi firi mu na se ne ma ye until say sa dealer na nya no be pia abonten a di enti na ne ka munta chirepo se o sa nkrankra be sa bam na government interference ni be firi mu na yatumi agina ye na so mu puufo se ne wo kan se mu holdi aban ne se da bi chefen wo se ba wo man ne wo se yenya workers interest wo se yenya yentumi see to say se mu beton wanyina mkani ano kra enye too expensive for Ghanaians na se nka makwa ma Ghana for ne mum ankrankra na bam na ka bebrebe wom na firi wono ade na monkofo e no.
Okay, so make ya my yanka bibi electricity o mine ahudo krese bia yenim bia no ye wo bibi e fe no social contract e wo mu e your mine asset yes obema me no mi no nkanea o ma yensu esanse atua tax ena e wo mu so se enyinam kanea eni nsu ni nyama no untumi nsua no ebuo kese ye wudi ye business a na wo be kun mindful no de ntia ye kasa na se fa na se yen PDS time no na PDS afi na wanya 6 months so onku ba bia wo because say otie ye kakranka nyama be pie no anka ye hu
oh samum
me kan se ma kire because one say nyama bi wo hono ma
so my
nyama bi wo hono ma esan say obi wan che wade so no nteno o nim de e be fi maba but one say PDS time no nyama bi esi ya yetumi ebetumi di awawa ye ho no say adwuma na ye no ye kan bi ma se so say that level of interference no any ho enti say ene wo say wo pese wo ye ni ya problem no bibia wo no why won't you tackle it from the simple issue PDS time no IPPs who is paying them tariff no e ba na say e be increase tariff na don't forget say during the time of PDS omo ankasa de omo tariff no e ko ye say na me pese mutua meka esan say IPPs no they are charging us in dollars into PDS can say mu charge dollars from the independent power producers no mu ma ye dollars no yensu ye pese sikana Ghana for etua for electricity bi no we want to also equal it at the same dollar rate but now PRC force omunti ase ona denti no omunti ase because there's a social component I say Ghana for no ese do baby ni kanea no amman say government ese so to me bombodi aso be my kanea and that aspect of it you can't take it away if you ma then you are missing it in the point say ebedu baby no ye come obi ateno like what's happening in Uganda like other countries will not be able to even pay the electricity bill
enti no ka PDS chair from what you are saying no enke bedru bribia ma PURC for entumi enkom masem
thank you
eti nkom be hold the country to ransom say bia yen na yede ma muntimu amaya anye a mo beda sunke betumi adu
and I see akra na
be reverend ke betumi adu eti nka ne PURC say public regulatory commission adwuma no nka ebeye adwuma
so you see mama can catch up PURC for nim say at the time they were having the serious meetings several times with PDS PDS say bo we na pese eje so ukaya if you can go back to check during the time of PDS no it was very difficult for PURC to come out with the tariff because almost say at the end of year ton year 12 free independent power producers on year 12 free omu hodo mo no say dollar say na yeto no yeto fi ho sa dollar no yentumi betom e ma Ghana for in city sele ne ye electricity for ye ka no ene de ye no de amanyufo eni aban nyina ye ne se yekoto kanea no ewo independent power producers no ma yeto no dollar mo no yesi yento ma Ghana for in cities na cities no kra no ye regulate no nti why na be sade na oboka who static say who yo na ya boka to why na wokoto ade no de di kan contract na ho kra ye take copy che say ade no me ya 20 pe nanso ya 100 enti wa 100 do 20 pe na me here emfa ho metua 100 ni nyina aka enu ye de di kan de to so me no say ade no ono producing dollars or the Ghana for so montua na megia na wo see media metua na cedis no so no look at our dollar exchange rate no the AC here America krebi etwemo just look at the way it was just skyrocketing and then we dollar free how be na sometime no kra no it takes 3 months and sana PS Baker so I'm coming to regulate and I say adjust tariff no ni nyina no na ka na ebo ho no come electricity so montua meanwhile sa kan you see the Ghana form of matua into electricity bill and them kra the see ba betum sisi akra no aye nyina adwendwen meanwhile obia nim say contract na ye di IPPs na sign no emboayen enu na ye pesa manyofo e pesa ebua Ghana no they should look at it the union no kan ye nka bone the pesa kan say u pesa wo hwe asem na wo ye ni yi a ye ni yi hwe ni yi bomodi aso wo be hwe ni yi na yen hwem yen dom soko yen hwe se problem no fi mfa one of the major problem of electricity in kania aso ya eye Ghana no eye one IPPs na ye do makọ sign contract no contract no emboaye no the first thing is for you to think how to go back review those contracts
enti yen hwe IPPs no contract aye ni o ma sign ni ewogun a emboaye ne sen.
Okay, so we share contract any o ma sign ya emboaye no niam ewo mu a emboaye ye tro kata no ye tro edima committee no e kan tro mo se ye wo niam bi a ye hu e wo contract no ho a ye fee say eno ka ho ene emboaye one ye free bibi take or pay take or pay ne say ye koto ye omu produce kanea no maya whether ye be hia kanea no samre no ye tiase na ye capacity na ye hia no na ewo form ewo suru kakra so we have to contract a lot of independent power producers na omu be boaye na ye nya kanea no omu baye no omu do so nti sesi ya na ye nya capacity no mana broso yen electricity edwumayefo no any electricity ECG bibia ye customers wo no ye boa ne nyina no a at the highest peak mika highest peak na chese mro bia use kanea somewhere around ye nya cross ukran 3700 megawatts but me no case here no IPPs no mutumi produce 4700 megawatts so 1000 megawatts no ye friend excess capacity Nimiaba excess capacity no once I was so ni plant no what you dey see no no o si waso nko ade a wo fa ye one fa ubetuaka so we ya niam excess ye tena se first na ye hia bi o se esu komdo na unya nsu no ma nsu bi edwe ma obi a no wo hwemu na wanu but afede wanya nsu no bi enum na wo ho atowa ye di nso ma wa afede utumi hwem se nsu den de mu a minimum hwe be ha me. That is what we expecting say the government should be looking at now. Say now sesiano yes yanya kanea no bi we are having it in excess. Now let's go back to these same people, these same IPPs. Let's sit down with them. What is the best way we can bring up this contract? Name what Ghana for any adwumayefo Ghana any omo ye industries omo sebi ankran person muso establish me no case here ubetimi dia ya infaton say obi ye adwuma wo Ghana na say wo ya dia ma or produce rubber sa rubber na nkasa no odi free hako China so wo koye free China ba esa dia aye shipment odi beba Ghana no it is cheaper than obi or Ghana because for agricos for the close by countries na say nyinam kanea na aye toffee IPP hasa no mo no ebo no mo to man the same thing I o hanoma ne boy we know this. And this is what is going on. You see, let's look at the issue holistically. Yen hwa asɛm na yenka. Na nya sɛ yen krama no yen sɛ ne di na yen tɔn no. Electricity yen de fata yen tumi nya ne yi yen tɔn no. We talk about losses. You better losses. But me cannot create the international me can say families of energy sectors, distributors, companies in the whole world. Uko baby from the word go electricity we producing BAM, there's an iota of losses that comes in because in fact cables no already from the word go we have losses. Losses ni bi honoma no krene ho say these are losses we cannot do anything about it because adie na wo to afi nipa no hanomo no e de abrewo no word go what produce na 4,700 wo de any 3,700 no sa 1,000 na room no uko fast ka we had ya one toy one of the man no so utua oka so number one loss it is there
but can say uko wiase ba bia you produce electricity a loss se wum but me gidi say ye wo standard they accept say losses ne beba ebia wo say edru say yen wo say tra say Ghana wo hwa ye de na normal.
Okay, so no kre ye de no udi tutu ho a within our sub region make say Ghana edu bebia ye ade electricity but you see because of
losses
the
way
no me na make actual. Do you know why I'm saying that? It depends on how we are measuring the losses. We have technical losses and commercial losses. When it comes to commercial losses, it has to do with revenue. Bebia ye is kind of free but when we come to technical losses electricity mechanical creatures the bien reform him Greek for him say electricity technical losses yeah papa e cap technical losses are ebia transformer no ho touchima ebia dia enam machines no ho ye dey talk because the edi free via any Greek de ba no kura ni ye bo him modern say ye betimi di abrel nyama ni bi asisi kura na we know within our sub-Saharan area ye boy home modern it my phone bomb ho de but the other issues is the machines no e be a transformer e be a nyama ni na no some of these issues are which is still a problem for the politicians. Meters me no case is here one of the issues is meters. Yes you can meter one sense is here obi abebo electricity for the but bisa ho say why na crack meters na dey electricity for
one my recommendation my crapper.
So you see as long as this interference is concerned
because mo ho na engineers ne omo a mokra ne abefo kwan a afasuei munim se ebra ye womwe no meter we nie hia eti amanyofo no omo na ba no ma che se meter we nie because meters na asem de na wo kan ye ka se ye ka meters asem a awe ye be ja ne ye ka nyina be ka meter asem because and make us say yes ye change meter or china ye change meter minim your massa recommendation and free momo ho na politicians
meter no yes ye kan wasem yan kan wasem an ye yi e be kan wasem na tifo anya ntiase bi na feed your mobo musa ma electricity for because ne akuye no enye adwumayefo no because sabi in so way dodo wo ho no ma ye be make sure so bi anya bi no number 2 said ye yesi ye nkofa mbra no ye de nu na ba ya say na wakan we have experts, we have very good engineers, we have very experienced and knowledgeable people who have been within the system. We have what we call technocrats. Our mo ankasa no ya titu omo e we nyinam nkania no adwuma no ho so mo nye na so de me pese me kan se esansa manyofo have a way to interfere in the procurement of electricity. Ye niama nti no ye si ye nkoto we a nipa na ye di contract no ye be pushing na ma MD ne say fa contract na ma no or ye party sabi
aparachi
o sponsor bia na say obi a wabua party no enti kwan bia eso ye di bibi be ma no so be nya ho faso no na ye di ama no meters no be kokofa ba no pay ye ma no standard no ye di be ba no na enye no u be ka ho so asem no because at this level no politicians na ya to a level say me can crack you no bianti as say they have infiltrated into the public sector and no technocrat no we don't even have sabi we be can technocrat anymore at the top level akwa semi technocrat enti yedu na kosi yo appointment na be ma no kra and we so na dey ma appointment no and to call who queen and you do cut now want to me and two sanumuna. Yamauki Viata, you will find wanting. Me example be. In the past 7 years, electricity, you're now managing directors about 7. Meaning about how many of them will be able to make a very impactful decisions when within a year or two what will you be able to achieve? You be you omofi also no mama kan okrancho say enye sabi omo no mo sheda you omofi ho no mo omo ya de enye na union no akasasa na. But if imagine say the board of electricity abani pese ye ntino to say private sector or one adwemo no oba no de krata ye trokoma committee ne say oba no board on ankasa no you are picking competent people with the field and have knowledge, have the know-how. And you'll be your businessman was sponsor party in internal. You have found better now. Not only recouping Sikana or this sponsor party. And yes, you have who contract via here. You can't say for Bia better now. Okay, what we mean is that bring somebody who knows the energy sector, who is purely into the energy rates and knows how to think for the company. No bra beka my MD and no give them measurables KPIs. Me mau say yes say losses now who can was no your losses no say 33 me person reduce no e ba 30 come be fast reduce no your revenue no say ya say your current MD na e buy no let's do it for you. I'm telling you today me nuaba or buy ye na ye be ko ye cancel your revenue na 80 something and I'm say ya no you see, on one call rounds, you're kind of the vision of the buyer. All general managers, or more be a contract to sign. Say your performance in here, Ubawadi Jisicano up to 85%. Yabebo Abaso, Uko 90, Yabebo Abaso, Uko 70, Yabi with you. If this is what is given to the MDs and the directors, what is say and can be busy? But because the same politicians are the people using them, they brought them in without any measurable, without any KPIs. They should show us the KPIs given to them in performance and making sure ECG is working well. But what you say, Abambia sorry say we wanye ni yinche mapamoda da. Yen union penny for. Obi nya de okọ ya de say ya enya dismissal letter ebe pamno ne no ya. We are also daring the same politicians who think ECG is worse and they want to. They should also the same people they bring on board, they motivated on board. They should look at performance and decide say where the wanye ni ya pamno da. They should show it one person. So baby almost have why di o baby ade no fiba ye di ye ho agro keke wo kromwa na ye pese sell electricity ni na ye ton keke but ye ka TUC Ghana Juma for yempini because we have realized say agenda any adwin pon e wechi no embo Ghana for
the agenda na mate se wo ho
na say obvious because whatever we are looking at today, it is not the best way to solve the problems of ECG. Ye ko share committee no the chairman of the committee
enti mumu hu say second PDS na ebe say e beton one ye
who are IPPs who are in the private sector. They are already your production side of energy is already private sector because 70% of your energy you're producing is from the IPPs. IPPs ni nyina so no e already private sector. I'm telling you something. Say now do I drink? Then you also come to the commercial aspect, which is the last aspect of revenue, electricity distribution, and also with the amount ground crew. What is happening to you? So your energy sector, from the production to the end, is in the hands of the private man. A security aspect. Have you thought of it? You are dreaming. One day, best sorry no. Idea ye Ghana Japadi. I be born by no. Ye dia koshi ankran crew. And this is what is happening. And this ankran crew no kran na ye count no. Whether they are even having the interest of the country is another thing. If you want to do it.
But contract no mo adia no kura no obi beka say mo ase mo predodo because ye hu say amanfo aka ye de man krankra bi ebeye ba ye hu say bi a move no mpanimfo ameki ye de ma wei ne ewom woni because me mpanimfo bi kasa na bi so mom si o enye ni nyina se ye ankrankra bebe mu a sikagege afamu efa bi no mo bebe nye ni nyina no bebe mu eti no mo nto mo boka kransa
menu aba me bi so asem obi ba ofie o so obesra o oba ya ora wo kitchen wujade oba ofie on tena hall cry ntwe o so ora wo jade hon ora wo kitchen adwuma ne ba wotrim adwuma ne ba wotrim obi ba besra wo si me ba ofie oba ya on si o me ntena porch o me ntena hall cry me ko kitchen wo street then we ba wotrim. So you should tell you the intention they have. Why will you want to go there? We have several challenges within the energy sector. And then maybe a certain challenges we won't be solve. Even I can't answer. Let's look at those challenges and resolve them. Why will you want to go to the last mile? Why will you want to go to the commercial side, revenue side? What is your interest? It's simple. We have seen it happening. And there are other examples in African countries. Yakoho who say, "Obi biara in Africa, this kind of private sector participation within the energy sector, it doesn't go well. South Africa, Uganda, the examples are there. It does not help because you say Africa, Sebi, Yankasano, we are our own enemies. That is the truth. In Tiebe, Ghana for because yanimiyanka yetie de electricity adwumafo ni pool ni union fo eka no na so some time no ebia yeke na pa ho sisi akohwe a place like a country like Uganda, they can pay the electricity bill. Some of them sleep in darkness. Sisi no, they don't even have. Look at Nigeria. Ya crew Nigeria, Nigeria. Go and look at what is happening there. Just by this same PSP. Sisi Nigeria, Ghana, we are 200% better than Nigeria, the private sector. Do you know why? And I'm because the same way, some of the issues is just to give the dog a bad name and hang it. Because is it not the same politicians who knows this problem said this is how it is? Sometimes when they were in opposition, they will come and rattle and put thesis and all the problems over then society. Because they know exactly, say, everybody is trying to take advantage of the system and make it their own. Yet, Ghana Telecom, you see, who are say, and no sooner TEC, a Jumayafo can say, oh, Ghana for Mushani, oh, Debbie, Yabeni, Yamfamomo, Besine, Minyaba, Besine, maybe so. It ain't kind of crazy Ghana for Ghana Telecom. Aye. Sisi ane Jumayafo no mo can say go and then you can say go there and check how many Ghanaians are working with Telecom. How many Ghanaians are working with Telecom? But those days, we were complaining of a SIM card. Say a SIM card wedding. But some year not that time no. You have very space phone today and then only MTN. They were also having the same challenge. They were having the same challenge. And I'm yato. Ghana is yato. Meanwhile, check the other countries. Minuka see yatimia trauma Togo crani ni airline juma. What are we doing to ourselves? Enti ye de pese ka say ade bia your money dia ye ntumi bo ho ban. This abere dia. Ana pese kunya be no. Enti Ghana juma e phone to me yo embo mo an ka say juma ho ban. Enti amano phone to me ka say ready your mind there. As one oath, let me protect it. This or San Daniel did Beshim. Sabi, the same thing TUC, Ghana, you might for organized labor. Yeah, demonstration about a friend say, yeah, hotel, Snit Hotel. Munu, let your media people go and follow up. We are making the same hotel is making profit. But now can grow air to man. Why are we doing this to ourselves? You know, not be a Ghana Japadiano, no be a Yamanimba. And we will say no. You see, Debbie. we will fight against this PSP. We are telling anybody who is listening to us, we will fight with the letter. Ghana, ECG, NETCO, the energy sector can function, can work well. The person can say the document we give to them is simple.
We say now kasa bobo subedru say a bad technical losses neha. E hono no enya de say betumi aka say o hawo hono mo kese. Eti hefa na losses na wo because wama wo bobo niema ha adwen challenges no government interference number.
So ebi some of the losses has to do with your commercial side. Ebi hono it has to do with the meters. Meter na maka wasem no say bi wo per meter electricity ye de be ye adwuma. Ma adwuma na akọ esoro yi. De ye di ye kraba meter na betimi last ebia. Normally no the span of a meter should be able to last for about 5 to 10 years. Na yetumi abesisa ma because ye di susu kanea no. Na meter no ye wo mu ahodo mi no ye wo the friend prepaid and I was postpaid. Your friend credit meter and only the flu na wetua. Now Sebi no crane wa hono say apart from say aban nkofo so kanea yekodum omo a friend say odeka yekote ne so ntua minister be frɛ say kanea na wa kodum no san koso wa frɛ ye CEO afrɛ ye director ba ko because ono na nam no so de ne kote yo eti kanea na wakodum no kosoma no na abewa bi no oti friend say fanchin kobo ana say chaboso eti kura bi ase no waso 50 cedis no na ne botom sikenya na odi atua na obi a wo sika pa no ni die politician bi afre say my ebi na si ukuma ase no yakodum kanea a whole minister efre a whole general manager so obeyi nedi police won koche no because wakodum kanea omodika. Who does that? When they are doing we it's when you know you have so this is where the loss is coming from. Meters are yedeba ye kradeba ye de be yedwuma no SSF electricity ye de komo bi na dey politicians no mu chiche omuko kobobo obebi ayenim enti nipa no be use meter na o use ye be kono e kana amini because ye de kobo no ye nim but the campaign
na wan na de kobo nyemo yi si enyemo.
Listen, so this is what we have to learn. Yes, we are there. The Ministry of Energy have their own contractors. They contract them, give them job, and give them the shape meters to install. It will not even go to the contractor. Me no me no me aba. Edu politics, na they do campaign timer. Edu campaign timer. Ye ni the way asanya ma we. Ubo say meter na nkasa kura no ebisi wo ebo hohoi. Meter no kra ye ma mfa mba office onumo. Ye do be kwa si emempi ni fie. No afen kofo echiche mom. This is what we want to talk about and make sure say it is niama we besisa. Ade ni nyina ekono ba ni say containers na sabi yakan wa se megugu ono. The interference sabi yesi we ye hia ye nya bana busu. Obi si enkofa mbra. And sabi wo because of the same people appointed the MD and the people there. Because of they have not even given them deliverable. They don't have what it takes. Let's tackle where we need to tackle it and stop playing this.
Eti baby a ehia say ye tackle no eno ye beba ho ma memfo manfo adwenche bia buhia safe no bia wa fidi a bani ni shuzumadi esuni ene ye ne deputy general secretary mapu Reverend Enoklaye Paul Hey sena ye ne no asi adwa e wo ase kwan ye betumi afaso na ECG omode ye ne se ankra na eba mu o se ye toni o ECG adwumakuo ene netco no wo mu betumi aye adwuma no se ye gya adwuma ye fo ye wo no mo se munya adwuma no enya de se ye be politicians e de wano e be ba betoto adwuma wo ye mu no wagya wa mu aye adwuma na ko betumi aye wa bra ankrankre emmeme no nkomotwetwini na ye mpese wo mo beka na che se o maka ye be kwan ben no betumi afa so aye kwan ben ye betumi afa so ni aye ni yie eti wadwenche oba Facebook YouTube na wodi bia to na mamini kan fa de ni modie wo se ebi wan catch Reverend say omo adwumayefo ye bo ECG kase emfonso ne niema enkoye wo ho nyina no che se politicians ano oboa se wo beti se puwufo kasa kuya ni omuta kasa fa ho ye se bia se ne wo kan wo mu no omu interest da ben no maba abonten atumi abe pointi po se e bia mita we ya yakra bai mita no enye eti ye ka ho asem mita ye de bo abonten mita no enye nti ye ka ho asem wo beti se omu kasa na ye se ye de managing director bia ba ye mpe no ana se ne efa omu ho na emom se ne Ghana fo ye hia ye fa mita hu mi se ne wo ka se politicians mpo omunfa omu recommendations omude ma wo mita ho a enkianim eti so omu ye kuo na omu kasa omu yi omu ho afiri niema enkoye wo ECG mu a yagitwum a enyeye eje ni modie eno no Gastiman o se akua Gastiman ma mempe omu a so omani abre wo enkani ehu ede Yidana Frederick de yode aba o se akua Mama some of the reasons in tia enwo say government chese okase ECG ye de bema ankrankre nemum wo say ye university ewom public interest or say ECG ye kan dwumakuo nu a critical infrastructure ye wo mayimu no da ya setena mu oman no ayetimu no da bia nkani ani wo a wotena se enyeye eti se nkani akoye se wuni sika ubeda sumu wuni sika kase a wuntumi enton kane a abusua ye ho bekire yen se wo de wo panienti ade ba ko pa nu nti enwo se ye kase ye de ECG ye de man krankra ba ko amede ebe ma no ko mensa pilatu wo se akua me hwam from me village ye wo kwasi hu o se mamenchia hagia wo de enchia na nwumire wo de ebaaye amanfo ani abere penkani adamu no minui mame mmobɔ ne points na o de ebaaye no so o se akua ne sese ye ne se ye chese ye tumi enhance service quality anyina mun ahoden nkani ye de ma no ene bo se ene ye invest in modern technologies aba ni ye training to improve customer service na asem si a entem so na se adwumayefo na du ho akoye adwuma no wo se yetumi reduce cost no so ni implement cost saving measures a ebema ECG fo adwuma a omo ye no atumi akoye ba na ehia pa ne se ECG sika be ko omo adwuma a omo ye no mu enye ankrankre se ye ma ankrankre abam any solution a ehia se ekoso ye da se papa mamehwe Yidana Frederick yedase Jodo de yode aba Jodo me odi atemba atemu de enka mayi hu wo se chese papa yasem a working wo ne nya adwe so oni nipa ne enya adwen a eti na de aba oyibo bu aten o se akua atwema no ebehi na mi tie mu efri na mi pese mi bisa se ono abo okugye to ablakwa enti o man yi wo mu enyu ono na bribi atwam o so de denden se privatization se ye de aban ajapade ma nkurankura de enye hotels ne ni akai won sori wo hu nkasa ye
ayo
ene won chi se ECG
dogo kura bi enu aba
ye se ye pese ye de ma nkurankura se aduane hye nanumu a onyinto wono won kasa oyibobu aten ede no kobi o se kobi woni wan na ekun tokwaso de nya de se ye kan kobi se reverend more fire to asoma ye papa fanchemu no ebra engineer Kingsford atanga de yode aba o se akua public power for the people not private profits chese ye matumi no emre nipa ho nye ankrankre ene wo se ye masika ekogu obotom misrada hands of ECG obi anyi ne nsa firi ho ma ye meyese ye de ma ankrankre ECG eye Ghana for dia enya ankrankre ene wo se ye de ema won na chese emu sika wo jigu obotom na Ghana for so esu Richard Monja de yode aba wo se akua kache Reverend Mami se asemo a wo ka no edu ba bia me ne nya adwen excess power no a all can excess capacity no a all can say ye wo be 1000 e wo ho no mo a eno che say ye hu ne ye de eye no ye betumi aton ama Togofo say no no wo kan say eno na wo se ye pe kwan a ye de be fa so na nye say enu nti ye ka say ye privatize ECG ne de ye ode aba no say excess capacity no Togo ho Benin ho ye betumi aton de ama wo enti mu hu kwan a mo de be fa so a eno no de ba no master planner Genia Kentampo say bi why se ye ka say ye privatize ECG a ene ye wu ye wie kura wonim say ne obeji ECG say ono no wo hwe so anan krankro di ni sika behim no wono no obe decide price a te say ye nyina monkania no ye de bedamu obi mfa ni sika mehim no onka say PURC ana say the government of Ghana entity man say je chaku ana say je sempoa eti yenye very careful yenya kase ECG ye de man krankra yawu ewo mayimu eniema enkoye no empanimfo nhwe ne wonsiesie Constance Owusu ansa osiakua yenyina yense no to privatization of ECG empanimfo ya ye ho beche yen John Buadidie osiakua yankasa ye japade ne ye oman ne de no yen protect yenya se bibia ye oman ne de ya ye adwense ebebo ndonkomi no yentwa so Ivan Sebo Sapon wose akua osi kache deputy general secretary say on toaso pa ne wo ye no ehu hia papa Felix Osafo Kantanka Worcester USA and wodena adwenche ni free osi ebi good job chese ne yetimu wo my Ghana mu no enkoyi o say dumso no say no na asan eboboba no dumso abobo aba galamse haye eniema enkoyi na dumso na obani na say ni ekoso na ede
won say ebia na ye kan wasem sisia no sebi kanea no ye tofi obi ho ye nya ye de be ma Ghana for me no kan sisia yi there are certain portion of Ghana enei yama yen kofo mu ye dwuma say ene substation me mawo 20 load farmer Ghana for meanwhile sa area no ebia ese 40 na we de mo ade na ye kan wasem de bia na no nie enti se ye pese ye ni ye from one to the other part no ye hwe se kanea no de ye nya fi independent power producers no de omude ma ye no ni nyina aso pepepe de ye tua honka no aso pepepe because me electricity no kre na ewu se kanea no we don't store it ye ni bebi ye di begu enti ye di na ye mfa ma wo a ye na ye boka because ye di afa ye mitemu eche se yaje enti ye di a eche se ye de ma na wo so tuaka na ye tumi di nipa no so sika akoma no but this is where we are going to edu baby na say bibia akoya amanyo se kanea na nkasa no problem ba ho from generation distribution transmission ediba distribution na obia ede ye kokko asem me no case see yi bibia be ye bia no yes ye no man electricity ya say ye din enje see ya no kanea no bia me membe kan no kra che say mini say kanea na asate edumdum kan no ye na ye dia say electricity din say electricity edumfo ye dundum kanea na so
na say ni e ba no
yes
ni nyina say egie towards privatization
ye twi ye dwan na ye dia ton ye oh ni nyina you see sometimes ye fit ye ho but obi na ebu be kan say dako papa bi eno so o prayer sisike nyina ma ne ho eni na ebusuafo sabi sike su no unya bi didi birebia ebefum oboaboa ne nyina no afedie dako ne mba nanka sankasa o diska ne be momo no afedie ne wie no gu no na ne nkora ne nyina yare de mbeze me kan se de ye pese eksusu nyina ma ye ho no ye de coin uton electricity wo de ma wo mba daachi ya yes ya ku school sabi nyame aboa yen wabie ya adwe mo no we want to rather always stay from the poor before we become rich. It will not help us.
Independent power producers no de excess capacity no cry wo send wa wedi kan eti se edru se ye dum nkania entumi ma se ye ni sika ye de koto enu nti na ebia omo ma ye nie enuru ne ekoso yi mo de mo se wo hwe nu se da bi ade we pa de yesusu se on pese se ne o ka mo makrama ni dimbone ne aton no
Oh,
Dina wadnia kwesi won wadnia kwesi say ebi sika ne ye ni say de beto sa power.
So one thing I can say obia won a responsibility when it come to the commitment of yemba kania nombra. Electricity see an ejuma omodi ama ye say ye gi sika na ye wo cash water for. Some mechanism na ya create no. Sika na ye gi ne yemfa nkoguo. Sisi ano ye ni dewo. Ye wi a ye wo committee ya omo no beti sika na man. Actually electricity would ye near 10 cities. Via would ye near say IPPs ye the way mamo. Sisi asana ma ye no. So we don't have anybody to blame. And he say mama na sen kofo no ye di omuka. Then find quite a befaso e di atu omuka no. When inside IPPs one of the contract they say government will provide them what we call crude fuel. No more dia generative power no. But someone say how is the fuel or crude being purchased? How is it being financed? Obia adwane free responsibility so because obi free says asika na eso auditual energy electricity kano eso de koto v8 oboabo abia no e de koye campaign or de kosi dan kese won na kurum or de koto dan wa America and because of an no the eso or the obomodi ase be ko ama Ghana for anya kania so no they don't want to look at it mesle me pese me kan semba ko bi onim say ye can containers one asem no obi adwin ekosi electricity so no obi a e kan electricity for nkofo bebre didi yate
obi a na e kan say nhwehwemu committee amampani che ye report o mode ba ye nyina no wo kan na ebesi say adwumayefo ye kan unit ahoro ye wo ECG ho no mo a ye wo unit ehwe procurement so ye wo unit a se mukra niema na bedru o Ghana ha se ya omo no tumi kokoyi in the name of ECG ena se niema dodo okra mo bekra ECG hia mo bekra ba no se ni nyina ewo procurement yi ewo se fam but niema ye kra ba ye ya ne ho aba asemi ye kra bro ne ani hia so ne edi ho bio unit ananka wo se hwe yi no na sika ni ho a ye be mo mayi enu nti ne yede koma abonte sofo se omunyi ansa na ne etoso me ensa po chese obobo so a yeyi mu firi mu eyeye.
Okay, so mami about ene we are all learning. Let me just
ehunhia pa ni de hunhia
mami twi wadwen gina bebe so so electricity kania company ya kraniama aba niama no yen ye fi say ya kra ese du porta yi ye asoye wo hono no ye wo procurement procurement asoye na ye wo materials and transport na de no ba omo na eso mo hwe na bibia se de begu no na yaji e de begu no Ghana asoye bi eni hono ma ye ma no ho kwan so no anka yi niama wo port enti na mramo no ya hihye what we call agent no clearing agent no so clearing agent no mo ho but me pese na me bi Ghana for adwemu kakra sebi yewo adwuma ko awodo 4 a Ghana mramo no eni hihye mu no ukra de afi abrochi ba ana ma no ne ba esesese adwuma ko no niema eso bi aye de di kan first one eye GRA ukra niema wode ba no ye behwe ho atua duty mbe ma wo bill of lading tax dodo esa otua wo ho ehu niema nyina de toso mienu no omudie ni se omadwin be wo container na wode aba no sita 3003 containers na ya bobodi ni nyina no GRA ewo document woni nyina ho because eye oman ni sika ena eso mo hwe so se omobeji afiri mu de toso mienu we also have customs for so wo hono mu omo so adwuma eso moye omo adwuma ne say they have to look at the container, the right procedure, document your woman. No, they have to do that. Me can say me so electricity adwuma for say ato containers and also. And also no it has its own political interference. Maka wa sem dada. E mpeni for no mo tena say saa de ne so man kasa because no kure na we say we can be press release. They can say at a point we caution them. We told them union documents no we told them say listen don't overdo this. Say adie no containers no cost. Stop whatever importation you are doing and go and clear what is there. Take money and go and clear it. So we know that today they can be used against them. But the point is that this institutional mechanism apart from customs no mini aba yes wo Ghana Port and Harbour Authority containers never one nyina no omo aso ye never bagu they are to be watchful and then make sure they monitor the containers say na be ya obi ntumi be fan free port onko without paying or giving the right document with weight bill with all payment receipt and sana be fa ko and I yes what national security with all the intelligence with all like security network and whatever. Mr. Wow. Committee na musmo mono. Did they mention any of these institutions on the containers na trend na dia go on mono? Enka embedu ECG hono. The containers has never reached ECG. Embedu ye hono ye. Emba ye fie, emba ye store ye. Egu obi ho. Info electricity aye na say one. Say yakra ne mama na busu. Enye ye pet na akra na ma ntumi ye. Health ministry ebisi ye. I can mention institutions that omunyama go port enye ECG pe na akra ne ma ntumi ye da. Me nka say me so. The omuye ye menye, but we want to say it this way. Enye electricity pe na akra na ma ntumi ye. Ghana for be akra ko ntumi ye. So because of that they are criminals. Yentu omutum and I yentu. My question is that why do we always want to give the dog a bad name and hang it? Who say if you are doing also say minuaba said the ekoso ni na no electricity na person say committee na to me anything about customs GRA because Ghana sika na missing no 300 containers we have to pay duty, we have to pay tax, Japoa, rent, charges. Niama ka containers dey go on no eso mo hwe so obi abefa no obi anto mo asemo national security ye do mo ko gu honom ye tu o mo ka so mo hwe niama no so no mo obi afa ho obi anko mo asemo electricity na yakọ fa ade na ba embedu yasore na ayera no ye na ebo esumbo Charlie Ghana for aden. Don't you see what is going on? Aden ye hu de goso misra ye nyina bibia ye do no. We need people to be patriotic. Let's think about the country. Yenji that.
Enti report no e ba ye no mo kan bi si asia mo hwe mu ana mu se omadwuma no e incomplete ana sesen.
Me nua ba me bi sa o say I've mentioned 4 institutions. So bia o Ghana wa yinyama bia no me say oniama no GRA, customs, Gapoa, national security. These are 4 major institutions at the port. 1,000, 3,000 or 3,000 containers. Let me hear from these 4 institutions. Omu say, what are we talking about? Omutio. Then nobody is mentioning them. The dia beto so high electricity. Me ade no me nuaba. Wako toka. Ka no bedu Ghana. Abedu Ghana untumi yiye. Ka no bedu nsem. Na obi ka na yira ho na yebo wu awudi o. Ade se ye bo apoya. Ana se enye se ye pese ye se ona ye ufifo pese se ona omobo udama enye nuni je se enye Ghana electricity ye pese ye se no na ye ton enye nuni minister no kan che ene se committee no omuko ye no they didn't see anything about customs, they didn't see anything about GRA, they didn't see any intisas kan se etua no e ko infa GRA one chata so mutumi ebe lock store
etina chese nka ade no ye pe baby afa baby eyi call ya enka sa institutions ya wabobo nyina with their documents ekita omo no ke ebehu baby ade na fa
so why are we doing this?
Asem na mi bisa wu
that is it. No, that is it because who person hu a entina me ka to say me yi niam a report da udi wade e ba de me ne ma ne say from honom no ye be more bill of lading edu ha ube track e be du porter o me ka to say abedu the Uber say you have to look for an agent. Uber call agent no bill of lading na de no you are going to pay to GRA. If I what you say u ko GRA ho ko tia you the receipt no be call ebe my agent no agent be speak receipt no or the be call customs so they will value and check everything that you are saying say no na woman no omo di aba Ghana Port and Harbour Authority baby a container no no omo be bua ma ya bie container na no omo hwe niam ewu mu say no aso na wo kan ya say niam na wo kan wo tua duty ana wo tua omo de wo baby omo be kwakoti omo be twen wo tua wi a ana say demolish kanoa de eso mo tua obi ano omo obi omo de tu omo de be si ho we are national security is there. They have to also make sure say near mana paper na krata na wo say what you can be fa can api no container api no they will look at everything as an api. Mpacho container serve a biscuit. A biscuit no be a fashion bottom api. Oh Ghana. Yen jadi e no. Na electricity yen pini mamuntu ende ento ochina. Ye can play fool and you play fa. The whole Ghana will come. Yen na will fight them.
Abushemfa sedama club BF4 da bia me ka cho se Ghana o manya yetimwe no se ye kan bia edin ba kope bia de eno ane club emu obi nkasa mfufuro bia nkyere wo nkasa o bia abasuni Ghana o manya yetimwe no ye bia eno ane club eti se wo ba bia ye tonsa na de se wo pe bia de a no wabodin since 1931 uze eniema bi wo no mo a ebadwa so a manfo ton a eni afe na yira na since 1931 na se ejinem abusuan sesa ne ewomu ane se toa no kra no ye de nketoa abam eti kakra bi ekita ubia mini no wo ho ene ye wo large na tetede no eno so e wo ho no mo wunni 18 years a enkomo ene oba pemfo wososo wonka ho kra enkoho enkofa sembia emma na abusuan ye kan ye na ni reverend na si adwa me se wadwenkyere na wodi aba na ma memfa minua yi adwenkyere yi odi aba ifise na sem no a wo bi se wa hefa po o se Samuel tete agbeto o se bi wai ECG eye national security installation eti DNT na ebo se ade bi eti sei ye kase ye de be ma an individual ana se ye de be ma ankurankura wo mayi mu unless say yenim ana Josephine Mojeka de ayode aba was say ekwie ede na koso ede meminka wade bro for say what is he going to fight for isi was dey na wo ko ama and Reverend na wubi senu was isi de was say ankurankura ebam woni makwie ne enti a puufo no o ma sori anwumire wo mo kasa wo musu nyina ne se wo munim sa ankurankura bam na o ma anyo o madwuma ni ya ye beyi o madi enu nti na o mani abra che se o ma kasa ye mpene ma ankurankura mbam ka che o mo se ankurankura bebam kinsi ochi wo se akua edi nti na wo se ECG fo na tofu o ede ma IPPS no sana tie.
Yeah, at a point we were buying fuel. I mean, is the government's responsibility to do that at the time? Yeah. PDS time, nobody was buying fuel.
But it na say na moto.
That is the issue. So in all these conditions, how do we perform? Well, until I can say what must be done must be done. Na enjoy the no.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Safo Hineba Gosin or say akua. Mimi ya against the privatization of ECG, but told that ECG for so almost on kakra kan hu bi adwumayefo no wonim say wo apply famra kwan so say mihia meter baako wo mbeka kire wo say meter ni ho fa kire na ko hu ECG adwumayefo bi na twa sika ma wo mo ye bekwa ko fa meter na brewu se sia abeje wa boden enti wo mo so o mo kakra kan hu bi ene yaduru ba bi a yaduru no Emmanuel Kefianko o se bi wai mechiawo na mepese mi hu why responsibility and yes just ye gina so import sa electric meters no meters killer ones ye omodi abai wan na ma ho kwa ma omkoto ye ye sha se ani mdi ka bi sa papa no se omo recommendations bi omodi baba bia no politicians ne mfa wo omoka se contractor we na betumi di ade no aba we ni emfa mra na omodi akoma omo party for na omakofa nkoso no e di abanti ne ewo mu no when say na me ka bibi say mu hu free mu ebeye because messages are man for day by me did say wo jo to be meter de no we say hi omo pa obi si e fa emra kwan so na ye se ye pe meter am mfa mayen ba ye fa kire be hu mu workers bi a mu benya bi ama ye tue sika bum benya bi ama ye ebi charge no Eric Kofi Adrian fi o say bi why chese no kre na man of God enumere wo ka no yo yate yate also odie no engineer Winfred Anos was say ehwia esunsun ye demu no so wunim hotels any estate developers any schools wo mo no ye mo ho kwan se o transactions o mo ye no o tumi didwa in dollars but eba electricity distribution sector no dia critical national asset to energy a ye nim se ye kan ye security a ye gina mu no ye se da bi ye ma ho kwasa na che se ye chim ya madwuma ye no ye ntumi nye sika e wo se ye nya efri mu engineer ye da se wu se engineer bam dia na che se ya ma ECG fo ni bi no mu na o din ni engineer di kan engineer we
say nyina engineer senti
engineer
fo no be our friend engineer nti kra we oba kra we more commercial friend engineer.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But no kra pan say engineer no obi our electrical engineer but on say because of eduma no e din nyinam kan ya na e dey nti no obi na ya bo obi adi engineer nti
guest man no say ebi why bisa reverend mama say missing containers no wo any idea about the missing container say no wakan and no akire wo say missing containers ni ntimi bo ECG for so bo wa kire ba bi a ye hwehwe a ye behu no wa ma ye institutions be 9 wa ma ye NIB wa ma ye gapo hafo na wa ma ye GRA na de hin na kan bi national security customs yeah na say anwumakuo na yi wasinki ye bise o maje o monkrata ahwemu a ki ehu dadaada
ke amami kan sem ba ko udi car ba Ghana na wuntu ya duty na wo de fa e kire de ba wonim se wonam kwan so ana custom fa bechew
ya the chassis number
obe ho ana o ma bechew wonim ko mo ba zo chew yam bi so mo se sa kwan no Ghana e di agro asem a ye KTC I say obi a refi no me say what the idea ba Ghana na say yesi obi nkofo ekita container omo di sia ko baby omo ntua duty omo nam truck so na ekochi omo enti 3000 containers F5 binu aba ye du baby a Ghana for ye besre nyina enye bibi ye di be mo bia na obidi
Samuel Tete Agbeto or say ABY meter manufacturing no say in Ghana is in the hands of a private individual so ankra ena sanetie
yeah so se sia no the na say
your baby meeting say no need
yeah so se sia no your LRP loss reduction project na the na say ye ma ankro ye Ghana for omo ewo the capital to you be can say manufacture you to manufacture but omo assemble meters no but it's supposed to be with the specification of ECG yen ye wonia ma say di mawo na wo de hwe so edibo meter no ye free bibi MMX SSA a software running system na it should be compliant to it to me communicate niamani we nyina no we try to do it say be ya Ghana sa interference na omo ye ni nyina no e be jai say ekofa bra na eko kra bra but ade aba a port na omo kan wasem bebre no one of them is cables cables na e be go bebre but the entire na yeah, I feel said they were trying to get a lot of cables, you know. Say the projection is say ye meters ni be brain no crepa no years necessary spend no a check akra because if you want my meter me can say the last plan ABS 10 years. Ye mu bi wo no no cre meters na ye ebo fie no e bru 10 years. Once we be atom say meter na che. Meter no so no e fidie there's coils. The one near man ye can you film edwe adwuma eye adwuma chair either say it will go against you and it will go for you because say go against you
Ghana the any the old one the go against you new one no ne jibrika
so was ye nyina sa na tie e say obi wo hono ma wo hwe ne meter na the way our course no fa say me dwane say me dwane do ba bi no I will slow down so normally no in we are safe and nyina no ti say car auto no fufura adwane pa ba car no ye dada obon say the speed no na you reduce sanity enti meter no so sanity e be dwane a
e kan e ba mono na e be kohwehwe
no enko hwehwe the same speed e say the kono eno an eko but on the enti e kan say ye mu bi wa na ye use dada no ache Achene te na cost slow my enti wo no wo benefit wo nkasa but ye besi san ya fe de ese susu pa de ma no na ye nyina so ye ti
engineer
da bi o da so ni say ye nyina kan wo na say mi so bi tu large bill mi so meter ye sesa media wo fi o ye nyina ba wonim say ade ba ko so ye benya ho fa so ne say me de bia meka ye dwuma no meter na ye de ba no we no ye wo grade but we are the ban obi be can say grade A very sensitive
near the contract na ma Ghana for
no
and no dey papa
no credit party. Yeah, we have a meter lab, your technicians, your engineers who almost say so almost said and say meter na ye dia ba no, they have to bring you to the lab, they will test it and you know only said and say how they call it, Ghana Standard Authority. They also have a team, and we also have Energy Commission. Almost a technical team. They have to look at the meters na edebano. And it is a PRC eshe sika yejino. Sana Energy Commission so no technically no. The supervise ECG over ye niyama ye tuto. Ebi ye meter ni niyama. So sometimes no crane woman say the area where we have problems. Meter na politicians na import to ba na ye kan wasem na mo mpene no. Yes say from the word go on one kasa as some company so person deba. Meanwhile, the standard nurse, if you quite good store, so meaning because some of the meters are there, you see him pinning more. Still, no more person on the good so. So, no, you the bomber wa. Mitana, instead of saying it's span, don't know, ever say 10 years, 5 years, no. 2, 3 months, 5 months, 1 year, na mitana say. And so, here, Mammy Farm, my finish Kamitano, so no, yen Mamunchiaka, or Diamuchiano, a friend service charges. Ghana ni be any what you are mitaka. You are paying for service charges. Kwa ye faso di be boho ma cables in niama. Ena ebia di ye be install ma ono. Ena uchiaka. Enti sase kana ye di atomita ne di abano. Enim se nka uchia wo sika kakanka kana yibi mu edu achiaka no. Mita na se yasan boka. Ena omudi mita no bakura no. Obi be kan se ebuo no omudi bre na ebuo ahe no omudi bre yin. Uko market na ye sa abuo na. And also another factor we should be looking at it. And me say yes, minister no. Any of my penny. Some person mu ECG ya. Baby yes or mo ombe they know. Sika no ye ne baby e betumi stop my baby aba.
Yeah, beba honom no because yeah recommendations na ma ye ntumi so.
Yeah, mom recommendation we give me we give them.
But ne wo mu ne say die nti na obi ba yes meter ni ho. Ba nipa ne se ofa chire ba yetumi nya meter ma no wa bra watue sika buma ma obi.
Okay, so no crane woman say electricity yeah aso like yeah juma aso yeah bibia eji meter no edoso. So most of the time yen Ghana for so no your problem ni yen adwen a yekita obi akwa meter your procedures so faso ebi wo hono ma Ghana se obe ji meter your regulations ne say wo be ye wiring no by a certified electrician who is certified by Energy Commission. Inti Energy Commission emma wo sa certification na ori wo krata FN Energy Commission certificate. Ese ono eji to say wa sign access on no ye wire ne ma. The NTA ban na say I think somewhere between 20 that is 2009 2010 LI jashishiye kakra ba market no then due the time of president at late president at Mills and or can say Energy Commission should certify this agreement say na be obi be jikania onto me enye wire ni say na be an niama enshishi because some of us are using wires are enye papa na omochimi aye ne sa enti obi ba onu ankasa onye wire no onye Energy Commission onu ankasa mu anso no se meter no penene no chine ya obegina electricity ya yebeka to se niama miensa Energy Commission na ode baba no ode ne certificate no ba ese ye register ye won kofo dodo e wo ho a ese ye ko check yo mo ya kan to se that way meba na meba be check die wire na waye no Energy Commission aye no na ma hwe se ye fe ne estimate distance na every pole no ediba wo fie no awma ahe e na obehia na meter na sa wo so ugi no ba ko ana mienu na obeji eno so ho wo wie no a ya san ka che wo so okay e de bibia tum na ye yia e de mamma wo da udbetuaka we na ma be an estimate ya ma wa na say cry e send no message e send no message na wa hwe udi mobile money na watua utua kan no kure ni wonyame mu ni ye meter and memory are making because of the LRP no we have meters and to be ba
meters more meters or
yeah because of LRP there are meters so be ba no tua according to following I am
yeah single face need yeah can you know meters
so they will go and install it for you but fana say ne pa no ba ya menu aba obeka to so me permit na ene ya anase me to quantum pen ene ya
tina say process na Ghana for nye ya dwen se e befam
enti we na so no kra nie all institutions in Ghana. If you want to pass a back door to do something and now open in tema, people will find a way to also take money from you.
Okay.
But mestre so say, yen ka say if you be ano monse wom. We know there are some bad notes sometimes with our people. Yeke, we are still talking to them. We are still educating our people. MD by we have gone round. Obia, we have you see, yen ka say we have about 8,000 workers. We know about 8,000 workers. Mr. na Ghana for nyina menti ase obia adwuma oye bia no odwuma efo bia bibia odwuma bia no sebi nipa ba ko mienu bi nye but ye begu so adwuma enu nche say the whole electricity adwuma efo nyina no ye nyenti yenton no we can't do that because Yesu Christo memi yesofo ofanko for 12 ba ko enye wo so fire fato
ayo Douglas na te na no o se bi wa mechia wo anwumrei na Mr. wa catch a reverence on me kakra on educate me about hydro any tema eba yanyina munkani ahoden no a yenya no a akoso mosutade no eda ho no mo ye nsuo ya nka yenya nyina mo ahoden ni free mu no wunse nke no ebo ne wo fam eso na nsen abeye tema plans no nko an ye complaining about money to buy crude eti wei emma yanyina munkani no enye expensive akoso mosutade no Ediana akoso ewum.
So me
also in education.
Yeah, no this is another major issue. Say union no kan wasem. Electricity for kan wasem. Ghana akosomo hydro no enam so na like in so na yedi produce kania no. E na thermal no eno ye use gas, ye use crude, fuel e na yedi. But the emma hydro no cheaper na say no kre no ye eno ye use nsuo. And so no so da ho ye use but one say akosomo no emra ye no ye se na be ya ebe ma ye certain amount of capacity but sisia no akwa say ye capacity na akwa ye kese ni nti no akosomo no entumi ma ye bibiri na ye se ye ma no ba wonim de asi menu aba de wo mo no say ye enti na ye pese the energy minister anka ombo mo dia say obey audit na on say between Green and Rory Greco via Roy Greco ni ECG any independent power producers no can ya he na independent power producers omo produce akosomo so no ahe na odemaye because ewo Ghana hihye mu na esa akosomo otumi eso ya afemu be say 50% of the energy eno so na ewo from power but unim say bibri na ye use nyina no every tema no na tema no so na ne boy din me nka ndada about ubehwe tema no nyina no IPPC nyina no me nua ba ye behwe mo no ya no mu we adi echi omu kan
nti na ese ya say hydro na nke betumi anya 50% no anka bo no beba for
ye mfa ma ye be ma tema because tema no ono ni company no o share wo mu nti ya nton ama wo be da di ni sika yesi ye ni ya ye ni ye
enti nyasa akoso mosutade ni nsuo nare
nso na akoso na se enya bi na split ya SS nkofo ni amai menu aba enye nsuo wi na split ya SS nkofo ni amai
ayo Castina yire Malaika we ne de ayo de abo se bi wa bisa Reverend Mama say edi enti na ECG for ntimi disconnect institutions like parliament, ministries, hospitals and hospital dey free my why hospitals there or say institutions are omodede ECG ka akese no die enti na muntumi ntwitwa nkanem na Ghana for nketenkete na mutwitwe ye die mu
so enti na wo sorry say wo person ton electricity na me no nya adwen no because politician na ono interfere electricity adwuma no ukodum san nkofo ya na wa sorry aka to say enkoho meanwhile wadwuma no say ese obi ato kanea ayuso no eso tuaka menu aba ukọ ebia sell so ukọ akoji sika na ya frɛ say enko ho ye bebo prepaid cry say embo prepaid wo ho enti we nyina no ya ade a edeka tum emini electricity ye wi ezi electricity e ka da ho popin mai sa aka no ye nhwɛ mu say emu ahi ena ye government debt eso mo tua mai lan say ye kan subsidy ye esi kanea na wo so a ebi wo a abansi waso waso afa bi edi ama say obetua sa sika no kosi pohin o montumi entua de bia no so ye ndu ha na ye fa nche a ni nyina no na ye di boy din boni de ye pese kan say udi ma individual independent person as a private person so manage ya sa na ma wo nyina minya so obeye wo
yo
enti sa wuntumi nya ade na wo ma minya side dwuma no na wo ene me se bi ma private a okoduma de amintumi sorry nka che say da bi enti udi ma me na private person na wuntumi nya sa se me pese de ni ye dwuma me de ma wa ese me nya me safe e obi frɛ wa o mpamcho kan ya de ye ni yi.
Okay. Bible Way Christian Church Asankragwa or say ebi wa me so bisa Reverend ma me say asam na wo kan won sisu ye mayen or say ECG for wo meters a enani manimu ya customers ebetumi go straight anya bia na say saying he should come again because ornament ase no anu kan si bi wo
we have meters. When you go through the process obia wa apply for meter no crepe and say when you go through the process by what you pay you will ready meter and be hammer. So now we on say we have a backlog because of time need to be one ma ya tia Adom do na enti no crepe and say ebia de we expect say within a week and now within some few days you bet me dey abebo hammer no. It will not be possible like that. Ebi so no ma ye hwe na say sa backlog ye fi ho a we are able to do it within the time. Mr. Omadi person can say let's stop using the back door. Now those are the things that makes the whole work difficult. My use back door no bra. Now about electricity. The point is that there are people, these managers no details they are there to help you. They are not to work for you. Obi anyone man saying we have a whole channel of complaint. Who call now Obi a person use car. You can report the person anyhow.
Yen share recommendations are Reverend Mode ebema because yen to mean say aban yen chiase yen mamo en man kram memu abra yen fa dwenchire bia entechiri de na mugidi se wo se aban we ye ebema ECG adwuma a wo ye no ne ho adwo no Ghana fo benya nkane ademu na chese how bia mem
oni menu aba so I think say ye call minister ne ho no mo no ye man recommendations bi ye di ye letter no call ye no na recommendations na ye ma no these are very very simple thing ma ye di two ho ye di kind no ye can say problem ni nyina e electricity problem no ye di kind no e political interference e say amanyofo e di electricity e di agrododo obi asori a odebo chaskele yesro mo a oma ye bieye sesia no bebi edu no ye pese Ghana nyinam kanea eyeyi enti omu yi saa amanyofo nse no emfri no mu makwan na electricity nye adwuma sebi ohwe nkrokro eni wiase afa na nyina nkro ma ye kanea adwuma ye no we have technocrats, we don't have politicians, they can't do it. About politicians cannot run this sector. They be that. You're technocrat. Make the research all over. So they should allow technocrats in Kofu more expertise. In Kofu more adwin ewo nyinam kanea no ho.
No mo meye
adwuma no. No mo nya ne yie. De etoso mi no. You see in Kofu na more point in board. Momu KPIs deliverables. Setting achievement and goals for them. Sena ya sign yesu workers na sign bi no momo so sign bi.
Okay.
Nehwe say losses na e dia to hono mo no. Oh mama say oh mama losses we this is ABR 33. Me pese wo de ba 5 and I say me pese wo de ba 10. Enti me expect say we be reduce no e dia ba baby America say we reduce no ba no. Na we na sa me gidi say e be ye okay. Na ye nyina ye tumi akọ. Then the etoso bi no yesan kan say the de call ye no yesan kan say IPPs no ɛboɔ na ɔmode mayɛ no ɛboɔ no wɔ soro dodo ɛso dodo Ghana fo ntumi ntua ka enti ɛbɛma nkɔfo adeka electricity yɛntumi nkɔdi ka no ne nyinaa enti ɛbɛma adwumayɛfoɔ no yɛ ho ayɛ tan nkɔfoɔ bɛbɔ yɛ sombɔ ɛsiane sɛ kanea ne boɔ no ne boɔ ɛdin dodo because IPPs no ɔmoma ne boɔ no akɔ soro enti go and renegotiate munye ɔmo san kɔka na ɛboɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde ma Ghanafoɔ no they should give it deɛ ɛtɔ so biem no yɛsi yɛ IPPs no ɔmo di kanea no ma yɛ in dollars wopɛ sɛ ɔsɔ problem na kɔho ɔmo because Ghana obi tɔn adeɛ wɔ dollar mu a wontumi ka kyɛ ne sɛ ɔntɔ wɔ cedis mu a wakyɛ no bu ɛsɛ ɔtɔn ɛno da hɔ woyɛ no a yɛnim sɛ kanea sɛbi sɛ na ɛti bia no yɛwɔ kwan a ɛbɛtumi ayɛ yie yɛsɛ ka sɛ nɔkora nie wohwɛ yɛ procurement ne yɛ nneɛma no a deɛ ɛsi sisi ana wobɛwo sɛ nneɛma a yɛbɛkɔ akɔtɔ no nyinaa no ɛyɛ adeɛ a obi na ɛhyɛ akyi sɛ kɔtɔ wei yɛmma electricity for sɛ technocrat with a technical and expertise so ɔmo nkɔtɔ nneɛma a ɛbɛboa yɛn so they should also share their hands in the procurement of issues and as a materials any gadget when it comes to ECG. Me ba to what you say. Yes. And I say can say yes from one. Ye ma PULC. Ye mo mo kwan. Nneema ni bi wo hono ma tariff ni bi wo hono ma. Omo di amayen. Electricity distributors. And I generators. Ye wo mo a ye kra kanea na de ba. And I ye ton. See your customers ni bi wo no ma. Say because of umrani bi nti no. VROI ono ye generator no watimi age customers na free yentem enti sika no kakra e benya akra no yentumi nya enti ye nam nkronkron so na agi but companies akese tra no mines ebi ti say B5 ebi on companies akese na ye mo kane a omu tua at a go e brain sika no because of some aspect of PLC mrana omu abi mu nti no sa company na VROI agi omu afi yensem so we end up suffering. And that is another issue we expect and say they should be looking at it. Now, okay. And we'll be able to get it now. Yeah. Then the last one, I can say, we have this issue. I can't say, between any companies the challenges of ECG in all other ways, will be able to handle it, whereby there are certain controls, especially between the interference from ministry to the top management of ECG.
Yeah, that's it. Bible way for the no much say asankregwa we request for meter near amount straight service na say o matwa watum straight ana.
Yeah, so a bit to me happened some time ago. Because now we were not having meters some time ago. Until you can say, so be babeji kania. Why you ready? Meter ninja ready. Ube can so me here kania. No street times you were 3 types of street times here. And then me no cases here. Me so me koye ye. Me here kania pa masifie. But me so amenya kania na emboame. Nti my service na umfanye kania no.
We are no abetu yaka.
Yes, so we can give you that, and then we have a way we go about it. DTU no be boa na oma wetua sas kano. Wa be check niam we so we dem wonyina. O de no aye ehu meka say payment estimate na ma na busum no. Eno na odi be check. Nti meter no ba pair, they will come and fix the meter there for you.
Enti ebetumi aba say sa atama mo straight service na meters ni ho. Enti meters a wo kan say bi wo ho na the whole Ghana na meters ni bi wo.
So no crane you prepaid and our postpaid. There are some of the areas they have postpaid. They will be talking about postpaid. But because Sisiano, you say Baba some meters ni bi e dia ko prepaid. And she said me the prepaid ba. Now we postpaid. E wo hoda da me sanko boy ne no chan be sesa me am bo me ho ka.
Okay. enti near was area hono a postpaid
postpaid or something
because mo person bebo prepaid na animu ye enti no na hu hia say beba bebo postpaid ni asan be ya be ma
exactly
okay eti bible way for me gidi say enchemu no monya me gidi say enchemu no monya we su de ayi ode aba mamemfa David Tepete o say bi wa Mr. Obisa ne say edi enti na ye ne ayusu new meters no o running out of credit na ye wadwen say utobia enwo true kanka new you know mo meters no mo de aba no de na ekoso wo nchemu bi a Mr. omo amene ye bre
yo Mr. ne say on se meter na ye foforo ye de ba ye no ye woni ama me nu ye se wo ye wo ho ye card na ye de bre wo no na say bi wo no ma wo between the phone na ye but ye de ba foforo no esese ye bomode ase ye be ma wo card na ye wo ho ye be jama wo di be ba office the NTA person de ba ho no say normally no when people come to the house ye just kakakra wo so betumi ayuso say na be a betumi enkohof then you will come to the office then we are able to synchronize the meter with one kasa card na wo ho no na akire kwan a wo betumi di ato credit no wo phone no so
no ye one time e bi anasa bribia na wo so call office
no bibia one time
yeah the ma wo no na san e wo so call office
yeah.
okay nti minu abe ma say e dakopedia na wo
normally no omo a ye mo install no omo betu ofie omo be kire.
Okay.
But in most of the people you be install a unifie.
No unifie.
Yeah, so that is how it happens. You know, we who knows apple bar, they will just show you what to do and that's all.
Ni tete de ayi ode aba o se bi why ma menna reverend ase papa ni adwuma omo ye wo ECG honomo yempe PDS bio ene yempe PSP anasa company fufuro bia yempe obia ne ye hwehwe ne se ye benya nkani adem na eye Ghana ECG ye Ghana fo ya nkasa ye de ni tete de na dwenche no efiri ngo prampram na eba ni yedase ewo so de ya wode aba eho asimaku sopon o se bi why misrewu meters no central region ma fix me there for almost 4 years ni ye ma me builder ni o de da asembeto no
so ebi na me kai ekuya fana say meter we na wakoje meter ewo minister ho ewo MP ho ekuya ye nim se wo de meter akobo we say ye be chin sa dako na ye ni abeso se wabobo meter no na say ye
na makukuru kabafu
ye announcement say wo bi a bra me na me ka to so bi kra e bi ad no kra ni wetu kwan obi su wo ho no ma ote so a onkasa ye ho enti ye bedu na se e ka wo so pipi na edi su a wote a we see unti bi da ba ni nyina
enti wo se nipa na nante ba mo office o
be ka kire because yes yen e bia na ye ken on say ye ka political interference losses na e bi ni fanesa wo dimita ko tu ba bi
me for good years so
yes me ni kra me ni transformer bia so no e wo load e se kra enti wo di bia be ka wo minim wo ba say na shi me transformer no na maboka na wo see electricity ontumi ye adwuma mi ton
Rita Kenny Maku de ayode aba o se akua for some years now ECG omu issue actual bills but rather estimated bills na omode ba we generating misunderstanding bebre between ECG and adehia ye wo Croboland sa na ma no so no omu ka ho asem sen
me pa cho no kre pa na wo se Crobo me no ka sisi yi we don't have a problem with billing in Crobo.
Solve
the issue no crash so many. I think say it's almost 2 years near. Obi any problem with Crobo. No clear panel. See no Crobo. Most of them are even using prepaid.
Good.
Until as some more can maybe a trim. No crown is just because the then energy minister this in political interference. Eko can be ewo meter bill idea momo. But yes, Ghana phone no. We were migrating from a certain billing software you use in Kano your friend CBIS you did move cause CMS once who use certain software now sana definitely no you have to have what we call either u take na mimiki se na be ya nyina betumi a fall in line and I say kabi wo kra na u be take time na wetumi a pick ebi so onu kra na metumi aba field na ma pick rare reading na wo no no ansa na metumi ehu de wo enum na minister nko kan sa asem no na krobofo but nyame adom ya service issue ni da Krobo is doing very well
ye bre no ayebe enti ye betu apona ye de asie ya na ya dawase reverend ye da se pa na gisa ye pebre wutie ne asankragwafo yi kan mo se omusre mo pebre na mo educate customers about mo power app no about how to pay bills and then send your best to me use app no because wa waje atum se efie bebre wo ho ambekọ na nipa ninim eti momra na airtime na mo ma educate nipa eno so beboa mo adwuma no akoso hyew pa yeda se enkomo twetwe no part 1 ni yede part 2 beba minim se ye koya nimu no se privatization ni benya koso se nya nkoso ne duru ho a continuation ye beto aso
mativa me akua ye da mo ase me ye sure pa se ne Ghana fo nyina enya bibia eso mutina so e ka se say beton ECG na e be fragile ECG ya engine too because enye enu na ye solution no. There are so many solutions that can help us. Let's resolve to that.
Yeah, that's it. Ebusia ene ha na brema kwan amiade asi nondu na bokora wa bra ye hu se nondu no abo ohu Reverend Enoch Laye Paul Hayes ya cheso no any deputy general secretary pu ku no emu ena anwumre ye ne no esi adwa e wo bani ni suzumadi so wo so a wo je bre na utie ye Reverend ye de asi o that's it. For ye the massipa. Mamena mi producers ase. Lawyer listo wo kwadwo fodwo kwamkule nutechi Aisha Ekria Ibrahim sada so ena jamrachum akowa. Ni odimi tumu live wo Facebook and YouTube. Ni din Eddie Edward Tete Franco Trading Enterprise for so ye dawase ensa. Ni ema odi abedwa so na papa yen kamfun koso bia ma se air conditioners awokwa ye ma original TV ye ma original se ye CCTV cameras installation ye ya and ye bibia ni hono mu a unhu ena club beer Ghana since 1931 ye kan beer wo Ghana eno ane club ebo ne da fem jese kama no waje wade opeke to a waje opeke si a waje abusua mesumidin e de akua boache wa yi Adom JP from ABY Major so mamena mpanimfo yase na me sodie so for penny ebre